Right, I'm going to start putting on. I've got some broccoli and radish that I'm going to put in. I'm going to do 12 broccoli because they'll be ready once this and the one down on the allotment is done. They should be ready for like autumn time. Yeah, so they'll be ready to harvest about November, so that'll give us a good Christmas crop, I think. So I'm just going to fill the trays up and get some blood fish and bone in. I haven't got my little dibber or anything ready. I did have a paintbrush, and the paintbrush worked great, but I don't know where it's gone. But I'll use that little pencil. As you can see, it's been used before. So I'll get a couple of these in and give them a good water. I'll just lightly cover them. I've had really good success with broccoli germination. I didn't on the Romanesco though. The Romanesco, I got one of 12 of them. So just say, oh hi Ali and Trisha, hello, thanks for joining. So this is just broccoli green. I don't know if I've already got some of these ones in. They might be in the bed that's just under you. I hope I've got 12 seeds of these. If not, I'll have to have a look in my little box. Oh, I've just spilled. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. I probably did have 12, but 3 of them have gone on the floor. Who's that saying hi? Hi, Kerry. Hi, Dory. I'm just putting some broccoli in, if you missed that at the beginning. I did have some technical issues. This is my first time, and I did have some technical issues. And I managed to get sorted though. So once I've put these in, oh yes, I've got enough. Right, I'm going to put a couple of seeds in per hole that I've done. I hope you can hear us okay. Let us know if you can hear us alright, please. Alright, that's them done. Just sprinkle some on the top, slightly. Get a label done. Garden markers. Who's got a good garden marker? I got 2 of these. I think I sent Nick from that British Homestead. I sent her one. Nick, if you're watching, or if you do watch later, does it work okay? Because this one keeps running out. I've got a great one I bought though down the garden. I've hardly used it, to be fair. But I'll just label these. What date are we today? 12th of June. There, that's those all done. I've just put them down there for now. And I'll find a tray and I'll give them a good water. There, so that's all that packet gone. They've all gone. So what's Ali saying? Oh, you're just at work. Okay. Yeah, right. Glad you can hear us. Thanks, Kerry. Honesty is key. Yeah, those pens are naff. I wish you'd told us that before I got 2. I think I just got my last one from the garden centre the other week and it seemed alright. Seemed okay. I've got these spring onions as well. I did them in here and I've got 10 in there. They were done on the 1st of May. Because as you know, we don't have many success with onions. The spring onions that I did the other week that I put in that wooden planter and I netted them, they are really, really good. They're coming through really nice. There's nothing eating them, there's no black fly on, because we have got black fly on the shallots in the bed in here, and they're it's just been a nightmare. So these again, I'm going to put in another wooden planter, and I'll keep an eye on them. I might give them a spray with some of the Grazers G3 just to get them started off, but I'm going to fleece them as well. Well, not fleece them, but I'm going to like put some stuff around them just to keep anything off. What other plans have we got as well? I need to pick the peas on the allotment. I've got Meteor F1 peas, the peas that Sophie put in for us when I was poorly. I need to pick those because apparently you have to pick them so they don't like waste, rot. And there's loads on there that are massive, so I need to pick those. But I've got What else have we got? Let's have a look. I'm going to do some more cauliflower as well. I need to find my little tub. And I heard that somebody had really bad luck with, what do you call it? What do you call them? Parsnips. My parsnips are coming in. So I was happy with that. They do take ages, like. Right, I'm going to put some of this more Romanesco in and see how I get on with that. I'll just get another tray. I'm just going to try 8 because I don't want them to fail again. So, and I need some more. It's not like the one at home. The one down on the plot I've got. That one's massive. Love the pot and pinch. Thanks, Kerry. Yeah, take the advice, Ali. Don't buy those pens. Oh, I tell you what else I'm going to sew as well. And this is thanks to Ali and Trisha. The Kavlo Nero. Because I actually, thank you, I actually didn't have any of these. And you've actually wrote on the back as well, bless you. So mid-May to July. So I've caught them on time. I'm gonna put some of those in. In fact, I tell you what, I'll put them in this tray that I've just done. And then at least I know I've done them. I'll get another marker. Kavlo Nero. See, I can pronounce that okay, can't I? It's just everything else I can't. It's hard when you don't know how to say them. I am still learning, you know. Right, I'm just going to do 2 of these per tray as well. Fab, they're all done. Just a little dust on the top. Put the label in and then I'll give them a water as well. Marvellous. Right. I can get rid of that packet now because I haven't got any of those. And then the broccoli green as well. I'll do the radish. I need a little brush for this desk because it's so untidy. I can't get, it's just messy everywhere. I do need a little brush for it. I don't know what type of brush I'm going to get, but I'll have to get one because it's an absolute mess. I'm dropping seeds everywhere. There's going to be rogue plants growing under my feet. Just like random broccoli and radish and all sorts. Hey, it hasn't rained today. Touch wood. Didn't rain today, which is great. It's been really overcast though. Can't get anything done, can you? Right, I'm also going to look for some more carrots because I want to keep them handy. I'm not going to plant them out. I'm going to keep those handy because I'm going to put some more in the raised bed that we've got on plot 1. I'm going to put those in there. Courgettes. I've got 3 courgettes that are coming up. They're absolutely great. I did break the stem off the root ball last night when I put them in and I was like, oh no. But I've potted them on because he had one little leg coming off. So I've potted them on. Hopefully he'll survive and give us something. But I've got another 3. No idea where I'm going to put them. Eric was like, where are you going to put them? I was like, I don't know. We'll just figure that out when I come to it. I don't know what else I can sew. What else can I sew, girls and boys? What else can I put in? I need to put some more broccoli in and cauliflower because I want that autumn. I want that autumn harvest. Random seedlings under the potting bench. You're just feeding the mice, Kerry. You're just feeding the mice. That's why they're coming back. gosh, you're just feeding them. I've got a packet of parsnips. I might put some of those in as well. I don't like basil. I tried to grow basil and it just died. Where did I put it? Oh, I had a little tub of it. I think I might have gotten rid of it. It wasn't here the other day. Yeah, it was, and I don't know what I did with it. It just died. Oh, it's outside. I put it in my flower bed and it just died. So let's have a look. Ali saying beetroot and late peas. Yes, beetroot. So the beetroot that I've got in the bed behind us with the lettuce, that'll be ready to harvest, I would say, in the next couple of weeks. It's got really nice bulbs on. One of them did go to flower, so I pulled it out. The stem was really strong, right in the middle, come right up. I picked the flower off the top thinking that would stop it, and it didn't. So that one went. There might be another couple like that as well. Also, can you tell us, if anybody knows, when can I harvest my shallots? When do I know shallots are ready? The ones in this bed, they're kind of separate on their own, but the other ones, lettuce, the other ones that I've got in the pot, they seem quite, I don't know, they're just not getting any bigger. They're still just like little ones. I don't like kohlrabi. I don't know what I would do with it. It just looks like an alien. It looks beautiful, mind. Is that pink stuff you harvested the other day? Because it looks lovely. It does really look nice. I had a list. In fact, I'll go to my little book of Chris from the veggie plot. He's got stuff in here about what you can sow. Let's have a look. I got a list the other day and I kept I screenshotted it, I think. So it will be in there. I'm sure it's got in here what you can sow. Might not, might be lying. Oh, there. Oh no, that's just, it just tells you about your top tasks. Right, sorry. Right, well, this is the list of what I have sown since the 9th of February. Not a lot of stuff on here is still with us, unfortunately. Tomatoes, Rio Grande. I did 40 of those seeds and not one of them came up. I've got cherry plum. My Black Beauty courgette went soft and died. He came off. Don't know what happened there. Sweet Genovese basil, yeah, 9th of Feb. I did 50 of those seeds. They didn't come up. Well, they did eventually, but then they just died. Loads of radish, loads more tomatoes, peppers. I did chit some peppers from some advice I got off a friend, and they all chitted. It was great. And I've actually got shop bought peppers in there that are coming up and they look lovely. In fact, hold on, I'll go and grab one. I'm literally just here. Right. Look at this. Can you see that in there? A little baby long one. So these were done on the 7th of March. I think I did about 20 or 30 of these all together. So these were chitted in a little plastic tub with the kitchen roll on, and then folded over and then left. And then when they were chitted through, potted them on, and they come through absolutely great. And this is the first sign of my own shop bought pepper seeds that are actually producing, and it looks lovely. So these ones are the long red sweet peppers. They're not the bell peppers, they're not chilies, the long red ones, and we cook a lot with those, so I'm happy about that. Good for coleslaw. Oh, that's a good idea, because I'm making my own coleslaw. Yeah. It's sweet like broccoli stem. I don't eat broccoli stem. I might have to start, mightn't I? Yeah. Oh, there's another question, if anybody knows. So my spring cabbages on the allotment, they are the ball ones. However, they're going more like a heart-shaped cone-looking thing. But the leaves around them are lovely. Can I harvest the leaves and just strip them up and just put them in a stew or a salad? Can I do that? Because I've never done anything like this before, so I'm still learning. I'm sure I can. Like, for example, if I get... Just take that off. If I get one of those leaves and then cut the stem out, and then I can strip the leaves and I can just eat those leaves and stuff. Yeah? That's me. That's what I want to do. Right, I'm going to get some radishes put in. Just need to find another little tub and clean up. I fixed the drawer. I put one of these hinges on. So it's like that, one of those hinges. And I fitted it to there, and then you just click that and you press it down. However, this bit at the top, because it's quite close, it doesn't fold down. So I've told Eric, don't fold it down, leave it. Just leave it. And I've only got one on because that's enough for now. Right, I need another little tub for some radish. And I'll get some, I need some more compost actually put in here. These are just little ones that you get when you go to the garden centre and you get your plug plants in. And I know I probably shouldn't have, but I threw about 10 out at the weekend. I just have so many. You don't need that many, and I don't know what else to do with them. So they just went out. I just, rather than storing them and having too many, I just got rid. The stem bit below the head. Yes. Oh, well, yeah. I think I have added them to casseroles before. There must be a hole in this radish bag because they're literally just bouncing everywhere. Oh, there is. Right, okay. Hold on. While I sort this bag out. Oh, no. Right, we didn't say that. Luckily, the 5 of them fell on the top. But 2 hit me foot. There's another one. And another one. See, I don't even need to get them out of the bag. Oh, I'm one short. Right, I'm going to need to find another bag for this radish, I think. I'll have to put it in a little pot. Trust me, yeah? I can't blame Eric for that one neither. Can I? Oh, what a mess I'm making in here tonight. I always come out every night and just water stuff and check how things are going. And always clean up and make sure everything's tidy. I'll be on double shift tonight, checking it all out. So there's some radish done. Put them in. I'll give them a water along with the broccoli in the Cavolo Nero. I just need to find a little box for these, I think. This little thing's great. That with the little... Got those tiny little boxes in. They're like little Tic Tac boxes. Hi Jimmy, how are you? Not seen you around for a bit. I suppose it's because you usually just see it on Danny's live, but yeah, hi. It is very exciting, especially when I'm making bloopers for everyone to see. Right, I'm just putting these, before I lose any more, in this little box. Oh, right there. Right, get rid of the bag, because there's none in there now. I'll put it in my pocket. Then it's finding a decent pencil to write on here. Radish. There we go. Where did I put those carrots? Oh, there. Right, that's them done. I need some more parsnips done. Where would I put the parsnips? I need another little pot, don't I? I haven't got enough room. Why do you always end up running out of room? I need another bench, Eric. He'll have a fit when he hears that. Right, so let's have a look. So why would me courgette be going soft at the ends? Kerry, would you know that one? Why would it go soft near where the flower would be. The flowers die off, I know that, and you usually take the flowers off. But why would the courgettes then be going soft and dying? I don't know why that would happen. It's got 3 fruits on, but I just don't know why it would be dying. I don't know what I haven't done anything wrong. Also, my tomatoes, the leaves are curling and they've got like black and yellowy leaves, spots on the leaves. They're permanently fed as well. They're not just fed once in a while. They're permanently fed, but it's watered down. Should I maybe put some more? No, it's not blossom end rot. Because I looked at that and I don't think it is. Well, fingers crossed it's not. It shouldn't be in here, blimey. I hope it's not, because they're all, I've got like loads of tomatoes. But I'll just take a leaf off. There. So if we can see the pattern on there. Yeah, well, wet weather. We've had plenty of that, haven't we? So I don't know. And then some of the leaves are actually curling back round on themselves like that as well. And they look like that. There's no flowers on them to be pollinated though. Or do you not need flowers on them to be pollinated? That's one of my cherry plums as well that I grew from seed. But the other 2 next to it, they're shop bought and they're the same. And then the next one along. So I don't know. And they've all been inside and then they were brought out here. Blame Eric. I can't blame Eric anymore. I only blame Eric on weekends for stuff. Can't blame him for that. Cauliflower's doing great though. It is. It's really doing good. What else? Oh yes, I've got 3 French beans out of 4. So one of them, like I said, I broke the stem off the root ball when I was repotting them on the other night, and it just everybody says, all these big gardeners usually say, hold them by the leaves, not by the stem. I held it by the leaves and the root just dropped off. I was like, what? So I wasn't very happy. So, but I've got 3 because I've already got a load of peas down there. I've already got the Pongo black beans from Terry King. I've got those along the side. I don't know where these are going to go yet. I'm just growing stuff and I have no idea of where it's going to go. In the little book from Chris, I have planned the plots. I've got 3 of them on here. No, I haven't. I've got 1. Yeah, I've got both the plots, 14, top and bottom. But it's just finding where I can put them. So we've got loads of space in the polytunnel, but I want to put more brassicas in there and tomatoes. I've got the potatoes and sweet corn in the outside bed. And then on plot 2, what have I got? Plot 2. That's even changed because we've got where, I don't know if you can say that, where that bed is there, it's now them beds with the one in the middle. So even that's changed. So I need to take that in, to be fair, and have another sort out and see where I can put stuff. But I suppose container gardening, that's a big thing. A lot of people do that. I mean, we're mainly no dig, but pots and planters like this one, this big one, yeah, I've got spring onions in one of these. I'm going to put those other onions in this. I've got a few of these, but we've got a lot of pallets as well that we can make boxes like this out of and just dot them around, as long as we've got, obviously don't trip over them, health and safety. But these planters are great for just dotting around and putting stuff in. So I might have a look at those as well. One thing I wanted to share is slugs. Everyone has complained about slugs. However, in here, since I did the clean up and before I potted everything on and everything came out here, we've got wood chip down, and I've also used this dusty gritty powder called No Slug, and I think it's working. I haven't put any down for the last 2 weeks, but I've noticed it's kind of like disappeared. I think it's just off when you're watering things. But I'm going to put some more down because I think it's worked. I've got a big planter just in the front of the garden that I've got flowers in. And I put some in there because the dahlias tend to be a massive delicacy for slugs. So I put some around the dahlias and only one of them got eaten, but it wasn't really, I didn't put enough round. So I've learned from that, and I think I'm just going to put a bit more on. It does work and you don't need that much. I'm going to try it down the allotment as well, around the broccoli that I potted on at the weekend. Again, just putting a tiny little bit round the edge of the beds, not round your crops, because it's supposed to act as a barrier that slugs don't like crawling across, and they'll go somewhere else. So sourdough, I've also taken that tip from Kerry, a dog on the plot, thank you. She's put bits of cardboard in her garden with a little bit sourdough stuff on. I think it's sourdough, like the starter, and they absolutely love it. So I might try that down the plot as well, maybe on Saturday, and then we'll see what it's like on Sunday. Who's that saying there? Hi, Nick. Sorry, late as usual. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're busy. We know you're busy. What's that she's putting in baskets? Bush beans. I don't do bush beans. What's a bush bean, Ali? I don't know what a bush bean is. I don't know what many beans are. I don't really grow beans or eat them. What we'll try though. And there's Jeanette Shaw's, thank you for your question. Do you wrap your cauliflowers up when they start to form their head? Yes. Now, we learned that from last year. Last year was our second year of gardening, and I learned that you just snap the leaves over because it stops the cauliflower actually going yellow from the sun. Our cauliflower at the minute is still in pots in here, it's down there. But I did harvest some in the polytunnel at the beginning of the year, I think. The beginning of the year, and it had overwintered. And because it was in here and it was quite shaded, it didn't go yellow. It was lovely. It was gorgeous white head on it. I've actually still got some in the freezer that I'm cooking with. But yes, I will snap them over when they get I don't know, about that size kind of thing. Just give them a little bit more room to grow, and then I will snap them over. French bean. I've got French beans. There. I've got French beans. Because I put those in dishes and everything. I don't want to grow any more though. I haven't got any room, Ali. I've got no room. It's the one that doesn't need a pole. I think they're posh beans. Posh beans. Wow. There's nothing posh about me growing stuff, Nick. Nothing, I can tell you that now. But are these not climbing beans, French beans? I thought you had to still put them up though. French beans are bush beans. So what does that mean then? What's bush bean mean? Please explain. Does it mean that does it mean that it goes in, does it mean it grows in a bush form and not up and needs supporting? It's like a game of charades, this, isn't it? 2 words, yeah, TV. Depend on the type, right? Okay, well, I don't usually do beans, and these are the French beans. They're just dwarf. I tell you what, it's probably got it on the packet how I look after them, isn't it? Yeah, I'll give it a read once. Growing instructions. Yeah, you can put them in. Here's your harvest. Doesn't say you need to hold them up. Oh, delicious in the cheese and parsley sauce. Oh, I might grow some parsley then. Shall I put some parsley in? Yes, I'll put some parsley in. Yeah, it doesn't say that you need to support these. But if I don't support them, they'll probably grow on the floor and die. That would be my luck. But I'm going to see how these 4 go, because I've never done beans before. And I want to see how they go. I'm looking forward to the Pongo black beans though, because apparently they look a little bit like this, I think, but a little bit fatter. But I'll see how they go. So Nick, I don't think you were here. The tomatoes, I know you might be saying that earlier. They are fed permanently from the water that goes through the rain point system. Don't know if can you say that just down there? So that feeds them every night at 7 o'clock. I am feeding them a little bit on morning, especially when we've had hot days. Not that we have. It's 13 degrees in here at the minute. I'm absolutely freezing. So they are getting a permanent feed, but it's watered down, so it's not your usual watering can size and then like your 2 tops in. It's just, I think we put about 5 capfuls of feed in, but then obviously Eric's putting more water in to keep it up. What else would it be? Somebody put further up that it might have been blossom end rot. I'm just scrolling back up the comments. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it now. There, Jeanette. She said it might have been blossom end rot starting. I hope not, because the tomatoes are coming through and they're looking really great. I don't know what to do. I might have to have another Google of it and see why it's not working. Right, that was for the courgettes. Oh, all right. Oh, I've gone off. What's happened there? Internet's gone all to pot. Is everyone still there? Just froze. Sorry, Jimmy. We're in the northeast. It's always freezing up here. There's Nick saying, could be do not have the right balance of nutrients. Well, here's another little gadget that Eric bought us. So it checks your fertility, moisture and the pH level of your soil and everything. Don't know, can you read that? And I checked that on the courgette and it said everything was in the green. Yeah, ideal. The pH was in the green and the moisture was in the green. Bear in mind though, it did say the fertility of the soil was between yellow and green, so it was like average. The same with the tomatoes, Nick. Yeah, I used that, and it said that everything was still okay in that. The soil though was from the unscrupulously dumped stuff. So you never know what's in there, do you? You never know what they put in there. I'll check them again though, but each plant has its own needs. Yeah, I've got my own needs as well. I know exactly how they feel. Right, okay. So if I maybe do a test on this with that on each plant and make a note of it, I can then look at which one needs what. Feed that one a bit extra, don't feed him as much. Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah, right, okay. But this is good though. Has anybody actually got one of these? Does anybody use one of these? The 2 prongs? Yeah, they're great. Eric bought it ages ago. It's in the drawer though, it's probably in the wrong place. It probably needs to go down the allotment. Oh, well, I'll make a note of that then. And then I'll test all the tomatoes because I've still got 8 to pot out. Unmixed fertilizer. Do I just Google that? Oh, Ali, you've got one. Do you use it? Oh, don't use it much. I use one in my degree and that's it. All right, okay. So it is a good little thing then, if you use it. Ali, yeah. Right, okay. So nutrients for tomatoes. So I think that's the next question I need to ask for my next video about my courgette. Jeanette, have you had much experience with courgettes? Have you ever had that problem before then? Or is it just one of those things where it's experience on the day, isn't it? Let us know, because I don't want to do any more. And the 3 I've got in here, they're polka cadets, polka courgettes. And I want to put those in one of the allotments. But I don't want to risk them. I did them last year in the polytunnel and they were mint. The yellow ones, they were just like that, but they were ideal. And I made a lovely courgette and cheese loaf. It was lovely, really nice. Mine got it in the polytunnel last year. Oh, did you lose it completely then, Jeanette? Was it just the one, or did you grow like outside as well after that? And was it a what variety was it? Yeah, it's up here, that one I've put in. That's a cucumber. Don't actually know where it is now. Oh, there. Oh, that's a courgette ambassador. It wasn't that one. That one didn't work. They didn't work neither. Right, well, in fact I am. Hi Steve. Hi Bill. Hi Val. Hope yous are all well. Seeds to sow. So this is a company I found online, and I spoke to them and I said, I'm going to be doing YouTube videos. I'll drop your website in the description, blah, blah. I never got anything free off them or nothing like that. Bought all the seeds. However, they're really bad germination, and I can't remember exactly what for. These two, yeah, I can remember these two didn't come through. And some cauliflower. I think it was cauliflower or broccoli. So I remembered from that I didn't rate them, and I haven't bought any since. And I think I've since removed them from me descriptions. So hello Elaine. Sorry Jeanette. Right, no, it was your first year, so only did one in the polytunnel this year. I have 3 outside. How are they going, Jeanette? Are they going okay? Write to them and tell them Nick's saying, yeah, well, I wish I could. I just haven't got time. I might email them, to be fair. But then I don't want them to send us more and waste their produce and postage and everything for me just to waste compost on stuff and time if they're not going to grow. They may send you some more, like, just as a normal person. I'm not normal, Nick. It doesn't happen. Oh, really, Bill? Oh, well, sorry, seeds to sow. Must just be my bad luck then. I saw a post on Facebook today from Jane saying about elderflower. It was usually grow in your garden near a door and it wards evil spirits away. And I actually replied, would you know, does it stop bad luck? And I said, no, it doesn't. And there's point proven. Yeah, point proven. Bad luck. Seeds that don't work. Yeah, well, I might try them. I might email them. I'll be nice. I'll be a normal person, Nick, and I'll see how they get on. Could be a bad batch. Yeah, but I've had like 4 different things that weren't germinating. That's got to be a coincidence, hasn't it? All different varieties of stuff. I use Yorkshire seeds now. I like Yorkshire seeds. They sent us a load of seeds up. So Jeanette's now saying they are doing okay, a little small amount, but starting to pick up. Oh, that's great. Oh, I can't pronounce this. The can it say it? I'm not even, I can't. Jeanette, sorry if you watch our videos, you'll know that I'm really bad at pronunciations, and I usually need Alexa next to us. But they're them orange flowers next to them, though, have gone mad. Marvellous. Yeah, I can say marigolds. Marigolds are good. I've got them next to me tomatoes. But I can't say nasturtiums. That's it. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you. Nasturtium. Yeah, that's it. It's like for weeks I was calling dahlias. I couldn't even say it. Delilahs. I was calling them Delilahs. Yeah. No. Why nasturtiums? Why would you spell it like? Why would you write it like that if it's spelled different? Like I know other stuff spelled different and said different, but how are you? Eh, dahlias. Can't remember who said it in the video that they started singing a song. My oh my Delilah. Yeah, and it stuck in my head, and I've never been able to stop saying Delilahs now. Cucumbers. I've only got 1 cucumber because we don't eat a lot. Oh, does anybody know? Right, this is amazing and it does work. Watermelon, right? Check this out. So you get your cucumber, you cut it, and you literally dip it in sugar, and it tastes like a watermelon. It tastes like a watermelon. If my friends out there who are watching have tried it when I showed them the other week, then if you haven't tried it, try it. If you've got cucumber in your fridge now, go and cut a piece off, get a little bit of sugar, dip it in. It's instant watermelon. It's fab. I told Sophie about it when she was at her boyfriend's and she was like, no way will that work. And I went, it does. She came home a couple of days later. I got the cucumber out, cut it, sugar, lovely. We'll never waste a cucumber again. So if there's no salads available, sugar, cucumber and sugar. Who would have known? Who would have known? Steve, I'm going to be singing that song if I wake up through the night, mate. It's like, no, don't tell us that. Why? Why? Thank you, by the way. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. I don't like watermelon. Nick, it tastes like watermelon, but it's not watermelon, so it'll be fine. Just give it a go, honestly. Give it a little go. You don't know unless you try. It does work, Elaine, it does. I know it sounds gross, but it does. It does, it works. It's very good. But thanks everyone for watching and joining. It's been an experience, I think, for everybody, but it's been educating for you as well, isn't it? But I might do another one. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And now I'm going to try and figure out how I get rid of yous all. Okay? Yeah? Right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Thanks, Jimmy. Bye, Elaine. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Jeanette. Thank you. Bye. Bye.